Hello everyone, how are you guys doing? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Summer Monet, and this is a space where we talk about law of attraction, manifestation, and anything along the lines of spirituality. In today's video, we are going to be going over what you can expect during this Capricorn full moon. We can be expecting this Capricorn full moon to shine over us on Thursday, June 24th, 2021. Also, I want to share with you guys, thank you so much for being here with me on this channel and growing it every single day. We are on the road to 100K, and I am just so blessed for each of you who always like my videos and always subscribe and always comment anytime you feel really inspired to. Also, before we start today's video, I do want to remind you guys that if you are ever looking for one-to-one readings, if you ever want to know more about your life through oracle cards, please make sure to always check the Wizio link in the description box below. So if you are excited today to learn more about this Capricorn full moon and how you can manifest with it, then please keep on watching. Let's jump right into today's video. So the one thing that I am really looking forward to with this full moon, it is offering us this beautiful opportunity to have good fortune, to bring optimism, as well as a lot of generosity. So this full moon is actually sextiling Jupiter, and what this will bring to us is good fortune. Is going to bring us honesty. It is also going to be allowing us to be more curious, and it is also going to bring us more harmonious relationships within our family life. Also, Jupiter has a tendency to really bring in that energy of cheerfulness. So if you really start to feel this shift in your life, that is going to be the reason why. As you guys know, we have been in this social distancing situation for quite some time. This full moon is bringing us this opportunity to socialize. It's going to really allow us to want to express ourselves in a way that can be understood, and also with this full moon, it's allowing us to be more understanding, to be more intuitive of the feelings of others as well. With all of that being said, with you being more social, with you being cheerful, generous, and just excited for life, this is going to be a great time for you to manifest new friendships, to manifest new relationships, even new business partners. This is going to be a great time for you to put yourself out there, to network, to really allow yourself to think about, with this Capricorn full moon, when we think about the Capricorn energy, it is earth, it's dealing with money, it's dealing with stability. So think about how your relationships in your life can really allow you to be more stable in your life, because Tony Robbins always told me the 5 most intimate relationships in your life really dictate the vibration of your life and where you're actually going, and also those relationships can either propel you or actually keep you backward. This is going to be a great time for you to socialize, to really allow yourself to be harmonious and just getting in that mix. Okay, a great reason why you should really be getting excited for these friendships that you are going to be manifesting in your life, with all of these planets, with all of the guidance and support of these planets, with these new friendships that you are manifesting in your life. I want you to know that they will be genuine. Also, look at this as a great opportunity for you to allow more influential people to be in your life so that they can take you forward. Again, it's going to be really important to remember that you are being really supportive of yourself and really strict as well and exclusive with who you want to spend your time with. What energies do you want to be surrounded by? This is very important because you always want to make sure that you are vibrating at such a high frequency and that those around you are also vibrating with you energetically. Some aspects that this full moon in Capricorn is shining some light on is that Venus is going to be opposing Pluto. With Venus opposing Pluto, I want you to know it is going to intensify your need for love and affection and to be seen. It can cause up some drama in your life, so please make sure to stay away any ego-driven emotions such as possessiveness, jealousy, even feeling like you have to manipulate people to receive what you want, or even having to have a power struggle to receive what you want. Stay away from doing these things because that is not authentic love in your life, and that's not really showing the universe that you are worthy of having love in your life if you feel that you have to do these low vibration emotions to receive it. Also, with that being said, when it comes to our Venus, this is also going to shine light on our relationships in our life. So with this full moon, I want you guys to know breakups are something that is very common around this time of this moon cycle, and that is okay because we want to release things that no longer serve where we're currently going, where our new adjustment is going to be in our life, because right now this is what this full moon is is giving us an opportunity to do. This full moon is giving us a beautiful opportunity to sit back and think to ourselves, am I really where I want to be? And it is okay if you are not, but now is going to be a great time to sit with yourself and make fine attunements to get to where you want to be. And remember, as I shared with you guys, your emotions are going to be running very high during this time right now. So I want you to be a victor of your emotions, and I want you to respond versus be reactive towards things in your life currently. During this full moon cycle, as well as it being in Capricorn, and also it giving us a great opportunity for good fortune, you know exactly what I'm about to tell you. This is going to be a great time for you to do any money manifestation. I have a whole playlist on so many different strategies that you guys can use to manifest more wealth into your life, but I also want to share with you something else. During this full moon, when it comes to your money beliefs, I want you to really focus on your relationship with your wealth currently. If right now, you know, midway of this year, you're not where you want to be financially, that is absolutely okay. But I now want you to know you still have this power to change this dynamic that you have with money. Right now, it's going to be a great time for you to ask yourself, what do I actually believe that I can receive? So for the money manifestation tip that I have for this Capricorn full moon, I want you guys to release any money blockages that you have, and how you can do so is by writing down your limiting beliefs when it comes to money. The second thing I want you to do is give gratitude for all the money that you currently have right now in your life. I mean it. I want you to go to your bank account. I want you to look at that amount, and I want you to say thank you, thank you, thank you so much. I'm so grateful for every dollar that I have in this account, because it is showing me that I am financially free. I am financially free to choose how I want to use my money. So always remember that you can now be in the position of where you want to be mentally. You have to see it in your mind first for you to hold it in your hand. And lastly, I want you guys to add manifestation, positive energy towards this money amount that you do want to manifest in your life. Is it $500? Is it $1,000? Is it $10,000? Is it $100,000? Is it $1 million? Whatever the amount is that you are desiring in your life, I want you to know it already exists for you, because you can see it. It was given just for you. So have full faith and trust and believe that you deserve everything that you're asking for. For this part of the video, I'm going to be giving you guys a deep thorough reading on the guidance that we can expect during this Capricorn full moon. Okay everyone, so as I started to do our reading, my camera did shut off, so I am going to restart the reading, and these are the cards that have fallen first. So I do want to introduce to you guys that I felt called to bring in a citron for this full moon reading, a clear quartz, a blue kyanite, as well as black tourmaline. So the first card that we did receive were adjustments are required. So right now I want you to think back and realize that we are halfway point through the year of 2021. Are you where you want to be? And even if you're not, that's okay. How is it that you can make adjustments so that at the end of the year you are still able to reach that goal of yours, right? So checking with yourself. This is time of introspection and reflection. And then also with this full moon, remember, full moon energy is about releasing. So what is it that you have to release in your life for the new adjustment so that you can enter your new paradigm realm, right? And then the second card that we did receive is look at the bigger picture. So again, I want you to not judge yourself too much or making yourself feel bad for not being where you want to be right now at this halfway point, but still look at the bigger picture of things. Still look at your values. Still remember that, because look at the end of the looking at the bottom of the deck, we did get you are enough with the full moon in Virgo. Okay, so I want you to understand you are good enough to look at the bigger picture, even if you have to make required adjustments right now. Okay, so I want you to feel safe with that. I want you to know you are good enough for all the things that you're asking for, but there will be adjustments that are required. Okay, so now I'm going to be picking from my energy deck to see what is the collective energy and the guidance for us. So with the way this card that came out, the card Broken Heart, it spun out and I picked it up upright. So I'm going to express both the upright and the reverse. So if you are currently going through a heartbreak, I want you to know that is okay. That is a part of the process. That is a part of the plan, right? It may not feel nice, it really may not feel nice, but I want you to know that this is a part of your destiny. This is going to be a part of the adjustment that is required in your life to look at the bigger picture and to realize your self-worth. So even if you have to say goodbye to someone right now, it is absolutely okay. And always remember, like, you are creating space for the things that are yours in your life. You are creating space for more abundance to flow into your life. So again, if you are currently going through a breakthrough, I mean a breakup, I want you to know that it is also a breakthrough. Okay, so you will be able to learn more about yourself in this process. Also, if you feel like this card is more reversed for you, if you're mending your heart, if you are having reconciliation with someone from the past, or this can also be a great time for you to just mend your heart and love yourself as well with this reverse or upright of the broken heart, because again, that card came out, they flipped and I didn't know which way it came out. And then we did get the patience card upright. So again, right now, I want you guys to remember, we are halfway at this point of this year. It's okay that you are not where you want to be. It's okay if you didn't receive the manifestations you want, because you have to be patient, because everything is unfolding. And I want you to feel safe and secure in that knowingness. And I also want you to remember that you have this power to create your destiny. It is always going to be up to you. And then the bottom of the deck, we did get journey. Okay, so this is the start of the journey. Right now is going to be really important for you to focus on my journey. Okay, focusing on, okay, 6 months from now, what do I want my life to look like? A year from now, what do I want my life to look like? Even 5 years, because again, we are looking at the bigger picture. Okay, so now I'm going to be pulling from my angel answers. So right now, you can either ask yourself a question, maybe ask yourself, ask the question of maybe yes or no. This deck gives us either yes or no, a time frame, or a word of guidance. So you can choose either of those. So focus on your question and let's see what the guidance is going to be during this full moon in Capricorn. Okay, so the 2 cards that we did receive is going to be romance, and then we also received helpful people, and then at the bottom of the deck we did get compromise. Okay, so how I am going to be channeling this guidance right now is with this broken heart card. If it's upright or reversed for you personally, there is possibility for romance future in your life. It doesn't have to necessarily be right now during this full moon cycle, or this could also be the card letting us know what our main focus is during this full moon when it comes to our relationships, or if it comes to people who are seeking that in their life right now. I want you to know this is going to be a great time to start putting yourself out there. Okay, and even if you don't feel like you want to, at least start putting the picture together of what you want your ideal partner to look like in your life if you currently don't have a partner, or even if you are in a relationship and you want to make it a little bit better with this compromise. Start seeing what that picture looks like. And now also use helpful people, your family, your friends, to talk about the things that weigh heavy on your heart so that you can release this. You know, you don't have to take authority of any feelings that you're currently feeling right now, because I know that we are all honestly going through this Mercury retrograde, and as well as with Saturn return, we also have Pluto sextiling this we have Pluto sextiling this full moon. So I want you guys to really understand our Venus right now. Our Venus is sextiling with Pluto, and I want you to understand this is going to be the focus. So focus and see if this full moon is shining light on your relationships. And that doesn't necessarily have to only be intimate. It could be your work relationships, it could be business partners, it could be the relationship that you have with family. Okay, and then lastly, I'm going to be pulling from my daily crystal deck. So the first crystal that we did receive is Argonite, which means remove your emotional baggage, release that. So again, this is going to be a time for you to release any emotions, because as we know, the full moon is going to be a time of peak intuition, of peak emotions. So make sure that you use them in a way that will allow you to propel in life versus take away from you in your life. The next crystal card that we did get is Unakite, live in your now. So again, being present. How can you be more present in your life? How can you focus on the abundance that you currently have right now versus focusing on other things, focusing too much on the future, focusing too much on the past, maybe this heartbreak that you're going through. And I want you to always remember that we can always remember how beautiful life is as long as we remember to be in the now, because now is the only thing that exists, and now is the moment that you should take full opportunity of. The third crystal card that we did receive is Phantom Quartz, which means embracing change. And I love this card because, again, we are turning over that leaf. We are going into that solar eclipse. We are now going into this summer season. So we have to be able to embrace change. Every season has a reason, right? You know, spring was about us sprouting out, you know, really powering through the dirt, feeling that resilience as we go through trials and tribulations. And now we are given this opportunity with this full moon to ask ourselves, okay, with all of those trials and tribulations, are there any more adjustments that I need to make so that I can grow into the most beautiful flower that I can be, right? But in order for me to be the most beautiful flower I can be, I have to be able to weather the storm. I have to be able to embrace change, okay? And then the fourth one that we did receive is Labradorite, see the magic. And again, I love, this is one of my favorite crystal cards because it reminds us that the magic is always here and now. Again, the magic is within you. You are the magician. What do you want to create? Do you believe in your creations? Do you trust that the universe will bring it to you in divine time? Or are you needy? Are you desperate? Do you feel like the universe is not on your side? Do you feel like things are happening to you and not for you? I know there's this quote that says the things that we look at will change as long as we change the way we look at things, right? So change the way you look at your challenges right now. Change the way that you look at change, and you will be able to see that these things are all happening for your highest good. And then also, as you are going through these transformations, the bottom of the deck card advice was Forite, which means find your peace within. So as you are doing these transitions, I want to reiterate and remind you guys how important it is to remember, no matter the circumstances, the pain, the sadness, the grief that we may be feeling, anger, any emotion that is low vibration, envy, shame, maybe you're being too judgmental of yourself or others, I want you to remember that no matter what happens outside of you, you must always be peaceful inside. No matter what happens, because it's not about the problem, it's about how you get through the problem. It's not about the climb of the mountain, but how do you get through the climb of this mountain, right? So continue to climb your mountains. I really want you guys to really understand that this reading is giving us this opportunity to see all the abundance that we do have in our life, and we get to choose. You know, we can focus on the romance, we can focus on the love in our lives, we can focus on the magic, we can live blissfully, we could trust that we are good enough just as we are and deserving just as we are for all our manifestations to unfold for us in a beautiful way. As you guys got to see, we received such amazing, beautiful cards from our guides, and it also just reconfirmed exactly everything that I have spoken with you in today's video. Our reading showed us that we have to create adjustments for us to get to where we want to be. This reading allowed us to see that there may be heartbreak right now around this full moon, but that is okay. You will absolutely get to where you want to be. You will absolutely manifest the romance in your life that you desire to have. And also with our reading, it's here to show us that we have to be able to embrace change. And embracing change, you have to keep peace within yourself. And I know transformation is not always easy, but I will have to say it is absolutely necessary for us to get to where we have to be. Embrace the change. You are always changing. You are always metamorphosizing. You are always just breaking out of your comfort zone. And I always want you to remember that it's not going to be comfortable, but it is always going to be rewarding. I want to reiterate to you guys, please get excited. Get excited right now for all of your blessings that you are expecting to come into your life. Because another great affirmation, honestly, I'm going to just share with you guys now. In today's video, the affirmation is going to be, I expect to reach my goals. I expect to reach my goals. I expect to reach my goals. I really just felt that come through me right now, and I want you guys to really get excited and know that you are the chosen one. You have been chosen to be blessed, to be healthy. You have been chosen to be wealthy. You have been chosen to be put on this earth to help other people realize this magic. I really trust and hope that you guys really enjoyed today's video. This is my first moon video coming back with you guys, and I'm just really excited that I still get to do this, that you guys still love and support me, and honestly, I'm just so blessed for each of you. I continue to send all my love, my light, and my grace to you, and I will see you in the next video. Happy manifesting, happy full moon, and I will see you then. Bye-bye.